On my Instagram page, a lot of you follows me because I do this behind the scenes when I shoot real estate or other stuff. Today I want to show you what I use to set it up. And my primarily behind the scenes camera is just my iPhone. And this is the 13 Pro Max. I simply just use the standard video mode. I will set it in the 0.5, the wide angle lens, and I will simply just place it like back here up against something, so I know I will be in the shot, and then I will make the shot with my gimbal, and I will have this angle and this angle to stitch it together in post. Sometimes I do shots where I move from one side to another side, and the iPhone camera cannot follow me when it stays stationary, and for that I use my 360 camera. This is the Insta360 ONE X2. And they made a newer version with a bigger screen, but this one has the same sensor as the newer version. I can take this and I can record in 4K or 5.7K with this camera. I can simply just place it and do my shot where I go from one side to another, and I can reframe the footage from the 360 camera in post afterwards. I can make it in a square resolution, I can make it in a vertical or horizontal resolution. So this is very handy. Sometimes when I'm outside on the ground, I don't want to place this directly on the ground, because if it hits the ground, the first thing it will hit is these lenses, and then you will have a scratch image. So I have this mini tripod I can screw on the bottom of this, and now I have a 360 camera with a little tripod on it so it doesn't fall off when I place it somewhere. You might have seen in some shots on my Instagram page, I have my gimbal and is sort of having the camera sitting outside from the gimbal, and that's a very unique perspective. And let me show you how I do that. I have this kind of homemade arm. It's a small rig clamp, super clamp down here with a small screw to make it detach from together here. This is an arm I have that's made for the Ronin S, but I just attach it to this. And on your RS3 Mini you have like a NATO rail attachment on one side. On the normal RS3 you have it on both sides. I'll just open up the clamp, and I will clamp this to the side here, so it sits from outside of the gimbal here. You can see if you clamp it very hard in here, it doesn't move, doesn't fall off. So now it sits out from the gimbal, and I can just take the 360 camera and screw it to sit down here. So I will have a camera sitting here, and the 360 camera is just on the other side. This setup doesn't weigh that much on that side. Some issues with these mounting setups on gimbal are that your balance feels like the gimbal going this way. This setup is not that heavy, so it doesn't feel like that. And you now have a 360 camera you can see from the side here of the gimbal. It looks quite crazy. The result of it are very, very nice. In edit, I take the footage from the BTS and the clip I made, and I stitch it together to make this look where you can see the BTS clip and you can see the clip I shot in one frame. I will show you how I edit it. It's a very simple way to set these things together. With the 360 camera, you just have to reframe it before you put it into your edit software. But it's simply just putting these things together and makes the reels and the TikToks you see on my page. That's all I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. Until next time, see you around.